Hello and welcome to my presentation on the leadership gap with a focus on employee morale. Hello, this is Isabel Valdez. Welcome to my presentation on a leadership gap I found at my organization with a focus on the employee morale. Hello. So I want to go into how the survey is conducted. So if anyone has ever completed a survey that gives you bullet pointed questions, and then under those questions it asks you to rate it, whether you strongly agree all the way to strongly disagree. So with that is exactly how this survey was conducted in order for my firm to win it. So my organization achieved the Great Places to Work certificate certified companies for 2017 by 69% of the employees overall. Recently, we received the results of that survey, which provided a breakdown of the firm's strengths and areas needed for improvement. Now, I'm going to go into some of the questions that were asked, and in order for us to get this as a strong point, means everyone said that this was rated highly. So here are some of the feedback from the employees. They feel that people here are treated fairly regardless of their sexual orientation, race, gender, or age. They feel good to come to work, that the organization is contributing to the community, which they are. There's a whole foundation created, and there's continuous revolvement around community affairs. They're able to take time off of work. They feel welcome upon joining the organization. They feel confident that the management is honest and ethical in its business practices. They feel that management is approachable and easy to speak with. They feel like they've been given the equipment necessary to do their jobs, and the customer would rate the service we deliver as excellent. Um, my organization has a very big, I want to say, focus on customer satisfaction. We want long-term customers. We really want clients. So that is something that is drilled into the organizational culture. The employees also believe that they can be themselves. Now, on the opposite side, here are the areas that need improvement on a firm-wide level. Just to briefly go through this, we were rated low on having special and unique benefits, looking forward to coming to work, being paid fairly for what they do, receiving a fair share of the profits made by the organization, management providing reasonable questions and getting a straight answer, management doing a good job of assigning and coordinating people, management involvement in decision making to help the employees' job and environment. They would endorse the company to their friends and family. It's a fun place to work, and they can count on people to cooperate. So with these bullet points shows the increased areas where employee morale may be dropping. Our organization has 6 locations across the United States. Chicago, Los Angeles, and New York are highlighted because the most individuals participated in this survey. Chicago is the smaller office, followed by Los Angeles. New York being the headquarters and the largest location reflects that more people participated. Taking everything into account, all parties do agree that it is a great place to work. Now we're going to be diving into the new business department directly. The survey was broken up into different categories. This one is credibility. I'm not going to touch on the strength and stability. You can read that. Let's touch on the areas needing improvement. Our executives fully embody the best characteristics of our company. I can ask management any reasonable question and get a straight answer. Management does a good job of assigning and coordinating people. Management keeps informed about important issues and changes. After our focus group revolving around these results, we learned that management is very top heavy and maintained a lot of the information within management. not communicating it to anyone at any other level of the firm. So, number one, this isolated the staff, not making them feel included, made them feel very, very not important to the firm. When they ask questions, getting the runaround and not getting straight answers show that we didn't respect them, that we didn't trust them, um, and that they were indispensable. Management doing a good job of assigning and coordinating people. This circulates around paid time off, people taking out of the office, sick days. Because there's so much focus on the new business department and the volume that they're covering, there needs to be backup plans when people are out of the office. So if someone calls out sick, there's steps that they have to do before they can actually rest and feel better. So that as a whole is bringing down the morale of the department. It's making individuals not want to come to work, not excited to work within the firm or the department, in a negative mindset, which is decreasing productivity. It's limiting the relationships that they're making amongst each other, as well as relationships that they're making with management directly. Lastly, management keeps me informed about important issues and changes. So as I mentioned, the leadership team in my firm is very heavy. We have senior leadership, and then we have a little bit of leadership under that. We have middle management. We have heads of departments. Then we have, staff or the followers. And a lot of the decisions don't always come down and are communicated correctly. Bits and pieces are. And although the best interest of everyone is in mind, without communicating that we have their interests and that we're thinking of them and we're making changes based off improving their work-life balance, it looks like we're not making any changes with them. So this area comes down with a breakdown of communication, and because of that, the employees are suffering. There are several departments within the organization, ranging from marketing, finance, compliance, private wealth management, business strategic solutions, IT, advanced sales, and new business. Although one organization that shares the same mission, vision, and guiding principles, each are ran independently with their own standards of operation. The difference between the firm-wide results and the department results are very drastic and alarming. The new business department is one of the most crucial for the organizational success, responsible for only $25 million of revenue annually, and processes about 25 to 50 application submissions weekly. The firm's vision is to be the national premier wealth and insurance advisory firm. The new business department's mission is concurrent with that. The leadership has focused heavily on the satisfaction of the financial advisors and their clients' experience, but the ball has been dropped on also placing an important focus on the happiness and morale within the department. A successful leader should be focused on the morale of his or her people. Without positive morale, there's no motivation for success, initiative for productivity, and always leads to high turnover, which we have experienced in this department throughout the last 5 years. We have lost about 8 to 10 people in just the department alone. The top action items for management after the survey review was driving team building, respect and appreciation, along with providing support and advocacy. Respect is very, very important, and it should be a primary focus on the day-to-day. But however, since we work in a high-volume, fast-paced sales environment, sometimes that's lost with the financial advisors or within the industry heads, especially at high volume times of year like year end. And an emphasis is not placed on respecting of the staff, appreciation, the thank yous, the we appreciate you, the incentivizing, the bonuses. When you're better at your job, it means more is added to you, which is unfortunate. So what I'm learning is that individuals would rather say that they're busy and take their time doing their work to ensure that they're not stressed out at the end of the day. With a high volume workload and a stressful sales-oriented environment, there's not a thank you at the end of each completed task. However, if a mistake is made, it's highlighted and made an example of what to avoid for the future. In some scenarios, the financial advisors are aggressive, rude, and disrespectful in their exchange of communication, whether verbal or via email. This ties together with both action items of respect and appreciation, along with having the manager's support and advocacy. The leadership is failing the new business department by not enforcing the respect and appreciation of their staff and highlighting them for how hard they work. By promoting a customer is always right motto with the financial advisors, that has allowed the perception that the new business department is not valued. The emphasis should be made that the new business department is priceless and appreciated. The leadership should provide them protection and the opportunity for growth when mistakes are made. The workplace should empower and foster a culture of inclusion and teamwork. The current department climate promotes low morale with its high workload, unreasonable expectations, underappreciation, high demands, and supervision that's not supportive, resulting in lateness, absentees, low energy, decreased quality of work, moderate productivity, and increased mistakes. Taking pride in the work that you do, the job that you have, is important for your mental and emotional health. We learned during our focus group that many take the work home with them. It's interfering with their personal life. They're feeling very stressed and anxious. They don't look forward to coming to work in the morning and count the minutes until the end of the day. That is definitely an area of focus, and improvement is needed as soon as possible. Although camaraderie is listed under one of the areas that require improvement, the team has developed a really good relationship to balance with all of the negativity they're experiencing on a day-to-day basis from the leadership or the financial advisors directly. Our next steps as an organization is to hold the new business department weekly review, which we're going to be picking one of the topics that we just reviewed each week and discuss not only the problem but potential solutions. Number two, the leadership is going to review this at a high level during our organizational department meetings. Three, schedule firm-wide focus groups, mixing in different individuals throughout the organization. So it's not just isolated departments as it was during the first phase, but now we'll have individuals from each department collaborating with one another. Number four, submitting top action items for the department. So choosing the top 3 to 5 goals for 2017 and look to make those improvements immediately. Thereafter, we can refocus at the next set of goals to make sure that we handle and touch upon each expressed area of concern. And lastly, develop an action plan for feedback and continued cultural growth. Thank you so much for reviewing my presentation on my organization's leadership gap in employee morale. We are going to be looking to have a focus on this, and hopefully my next presentation will be on its organizational improvements.